Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, with the recent huge update for Halo MCC, the remaining unreleased Halo Online maps have finally come to Halo 3 through the official mod tools. So, as I previously announced, I have packaged all the maps together into one convenient map pack for you to download on Steam Workshop. You can find it by either looking at my Steam Workshop page where all my other mods are, or you can just search for Halo Online Map Pack on the MCC Workshop. So to download this map pack, all you need to do is simply go to the page for this and then click subscribe, and it will start automatically downloading it for you. Once it's done downloading, simply start up MCC on Steam with anti-cheat disabled, and it's a very important step that you do that, otherwise it won't show up. But once you've done that, simply just launch MCC, go to either multiplayer or Forge, and then go to Halo 3, go to the modded maps section, and all the maps in the map pack will be here, as well as other modded maps that you've downloaded for multiplayer. Alright, so let's get into the overview of these maps. The first map in this map pack is Diamondback. This map may look very familiar to you. Even if you're not familiar with the Halo Online maps, it should still look very familiar. That's because Diamondback is a remake of Avalanche for Halo 3. And the layout of the map is exactly the same as Avalanche. The center of the map still has the cave with the grav lift inside, and entrances leading to either side of the map. This map is also symmetrical, so both sides of the map near the edge of the cliff have these caves near the grav lifts with teleporters that lead to the main bases. And at each of the main base, outside are several vehicles available depending on the game type you have set. But in most cases with BTB, all the vehicles will probably be there. Now inside of the base is where most of the spawns will be, as well as the two-way teleporter that leads to the caves that you saw earlier. And there'll be a lower floor leading to the lower entrance of these bases. And it is the exact same on the other side of the map, because like I said, this map is completely symmetrical. So both sides have the same bases and same vehicle spawns and the same teleporter caves as well. So that is all for this map Diamondback. Next up we have the map Lockout. This is yet another remake of the original Lockout map from Halo 2. We've had quite a few remakes of this through pretty much all the Halo games, and this is technically the second remake of it for Halo 3. But this one is a lot closer to the original Lockout compared to the map Blackout that was released in one of the Halo 3 DLCs. So the layout is exactly the same as the original Lockout map from Halo 2. You have the central grav lift room leading down to this lower floor where the shotgun room is. But unlike the Halo 2 Anniversary remake of this map, there are no flood pods in this. This is a much different map set in a lava biome, and if I'm not mistaken, this might be one of the first maps one of the first multiplayer maps at least that takes place on a lava map, but I don't remember exactly for sure. I think Halo 4 might have some as well. But everything else is the same. Weapon spawns, the sniper tower still has a sniper up there. In this room, we still have the thing that drops down to the sword spawn, as well as a bunch of other weapon spawns here, and this tower up here, this is where the BR usually spawns, if I remember correctly, although it may not spawn there on this version of the map. And of course, at the lower section of the map, we have the infamous sword spawn here. So that's where you can grab what used to be the overpowered Halo 2 energy sword, but on Halo 3, it's a lot better now, of course. So next up, we have the map Powerhouse. This map should definitely look very familiar to you all, because this map is the exact same Powerhouse map that was first included with Halo Reach. And it seems like it was meant to be backported to Halo Online. But everything about this map seems to be exactly the same as Halo Reach. All the spawns, even all the barriers and kill barriers, are all the exact same as Halo Reach. There are currently a few odds and ends on this map that probably need to be fixed, but it is playable and almost everything is pretty much the same as it is in Halo Reach, including all the weapon spawns, all the player spawns. Some of the visuals are different though, probably because of some differences between Halo 3 and Reach. But aside from that, the map looks and plays and pretty much feels almost identical, like virtually identical, to the Halo Reach version of Powerhouse. Alright, next up we have the map Reactor. This is one of the more famous maps from Halo Online, or rather the El Dorado days. This map is a very beautiful looking map with a very beautiful skybox as well, and it is pretty much a BTB map. At least you could have a BTB match on this, and it is actually also a pretty symmetrical map. The outer ring of the map has symmetrical buildings and spawns, so I assume on a BTB game both teams would spawn on either side and they would have equal access to vehicles and weapons. And as they go around the outer ring, there are several buildings leading to the center building here, where you'll see the rocket spawn there. And like I said, on the other side of the map, it is also symmetrical with the same vehicle and weapon spawns as well. And there are definitely plenty of spawns for a BTB game on this. And of course, there is a forge palette that I added, so you can forge the map and add more vehicles as you please. Now, going into the center reactor room, the main reactor here is right in the center of the room, and there's an overshield power-up at the top of these reactors. Now, this part of the map is actually more interactive. The overshield will be unreachable once the reactor fuel rods, I assume is what they are, goes back into the coolant, and you will no longer be able to reach the overshield until they come back out. There is a second floor to the reactor room as well, and on the exterior is where you will find the sniper spawn on this map. And aside from that, that is basically it for this map. The final map in the map pack is Skybridge. This is another very beautiful map with a very beautiful city skyline skybox. This is another BTB map, and there are two symmetrical. The whole map is symmetrical with two of the same spawns on each side for either team, and there are plenty of spawns for vehicles. There's warthogs, there's banshees on this map, and there are grav lifts in the center, like leading to either side, similar to how Narrows works in Halo 3. And there's a lower section in the center where you could drive the vehicles through to get to the other side. And of course, on the other side is where the other identical spawn rooms are. Now, as you can see, there aren't too many vehicle spawns on this, despite being suitable for a BTB game. But you can, of course, start this map up in Forge anytime you want and add more vehicles as you please. There's also a center area of this map with 2 floors, and you'll definitely have a lot of player encounters in this area, because especially at the beginning, a lot of people will be rushing to get to the one single non-symmetrical Banshee spawn, which is right over here. But there is a Spartan laser on the other side to counter this Banshee. Alright, so that wraps it up for this overview. These are all the Halo Online maps that are available in the mod tools that have been included in this Halo Online map pack for Halo 3 on MCC. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found this overview to be helpful and interesting. And of course, if you do want to try it out for yourself, then feel free to grab this mod pack right off the Steam Workshop. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, leave thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!